Welcome to the Multiversus Yay or Nay series. Allow me to explain how this works. Each video we will go through one specific character. I will go over my idea for a specific unique perk that the character might have. We'll demonstrate a few possible attacks that the character might have in the game as well. And of course we'll talk about a couple alternate costumes because this game's going to have a lot of those. And then at the end of the video, I'll give my opinion. Yay, I would like to see the character, or nay, I would like to see the character. You guys are more than welcome. In fact, you're encouraged to play along down in the comments. Give me a yay, you would like to see this character, or nay, you would not like to see this character playable in Multiversus. That's it for the rules. Let's get to the main part of the video. Wile E Coyote is today's character for the Yay or Nay Multiversus series. Fun fact, anybody know what the E in Wile E Coyote stands for? Gonna give you a couple seconds. You had your chance to type it in. If you didn't know, it actually stands for Ethelbert. Yeah, check that out. There's your maybe fact for the day, or your one thing you learned for the day. Either way, we are here. We got a new character, obviously, Wile E Coyote. Look, we started with Daffy Duck. Daffy was the one that started this series. You knew at some point we were going to get to another Looney Tune, and odds are we're going to get to more in the future, but today, Wile E Coyote is going to get his own episode, so let's stop wasting time. Let's jump into the perk idea that I came up for him. Alright, so his perk that I went with, and I actually kind of have two ideas, but the one I'm going to explain is called Nope. So this is going to work. Actually, I need a little explanation here. So in the Coyote and Roadrunner show, Coyote sets up these traps, and that's probably the type of character that he would embody if he becomes playable. He's a set-up type of character. He places traps, or, he tries to... He definitely sets up in order to have an ultimate payoff, right? Whether those traps might be whatever, the ultimate goal is to put yourself in a better place with these traps to get much easier KOs or much easier hits off on the opponent to rack up a lot of damage. So, for the perk that I'm going with, the one that's Nope, here's how it works. It basically will remove any negative effect from possible attacks, because I think that should be true to the character. Coyote, not all of his attacks, but some of the attacks, if he becomes playable, I think should have the possibility of backfiring, because that sticks true to who the character is. It sticks true to the lore of the character, right? Not everything he does works. Oftentimes it does backfire, so I think having attacks that do backfire ultimately will be, I think, just staying true to the character, and that's kind of what we want to see, right? So the perk itself removes all negative effects. Now you're like, wait a minute, that perk might sound way too good. But what about for another unique perk, like a second one, just real quick? It could be much more beneficial to, like, say you equip the other perk, and it's all your trap-based attacks do even more damage to your opponents, right? An extra 10% damage to all of your opponents. But if you also get caught in those traps, it will do an extra 10% to you. So, big risk, big reward, or you could go with no negative effects whatsoever. So you got two ideas, but, that's kind of what I got. I hope that made sense, but hopefully it makes more sense as I explain a couple of these moves. Now, the first move that we're going to go with is going to be a bow and arrow. No, not Coyote actually, stringing a bow and then firing it. No, it's going to be Wile using the bow and then using himself as the arrow for the projectile. So this move has all sorts of different capabilities, right? Such as it can be an attack, obviously. You could use it for recovery purposes if you're off stage, fling yourself back onto the stage. And then, keeping with the lore of the character again, perhaps this move should be able to backfire or misfire, if you will. So if you charge it up, think Luigi and his green missile in Smash Bros, right? There's a chance that he fires super quickly, and since he is in the shape of an arrow here, there's a chance maybe he gets stuck in a wall or the side of the stage for a couple seconds, and that would open the door for the opponent then to come by and take advantage of it. So again, sticking with the Coyote's traps can backfire. Maybe this is kind of what would happen with the bow and arrow. He shoots himself. There's a chance that it misfires and does, it travels a lot farther than it should, but if it hits anything solid, platform, stage, whatever, it will stick into the side of that for, say, like 2-3 seconds. And then if your opponent's nearby, they can come take advantage. But then again, if you got that perk, you won't have the chance of this misfiring ever. So, just an idea. Move number 2, the bear trap. Alright, so for this move, Wile E will end up placing a bear trap on the ground. And, you know, the trap can be pretty decent sized, right? I mean, like, anybody who steps in it, even Coyote, whoever steps in it will deal or take damage. So, if the opponent goes in the middle of the trap, or whoever goes in the middle of the trap, obviously the bear trap will then slam shut, dealing damage. However, again, keeping with the Coyote lore here, when Coyote, if he also runs into or lands on this bear trap, he will also be damaged by the attack. But again, if you have the perk I described, he can run straight through his trap. It won't set it off. He can land on it. Nothing will happen if you have that unique perk equipped. But if you have the other one that I was kind of describing, the bear trap will do, like, for example, 10% more damage. But it will do 10% more damage to your opponent and you if you also land in it. So again, high risk, high reward. So go big or go home, or I guess be safe in this case. Move number 3, we're going to go with a giant magnet. I think this one could work well for the 2v2 portion. So, yeah, this is kind of a little kind of the same as Wonder Woman in her lasso, but you'll see. I think you already know where I'm going with this. But basically, another move involving Wile E will be this giant magnet. And maybe this could be like a neutral special, for example. Think of it like it's also a command grab in a way, right? In a way. Maybe a tether grab is a little bit more, yeah, maybe tether grab. That might be a little bit better way to word that. But basically, this could work as a special attack where Wile E pulls out the magnet, and then he could press and hold that attack button, so the magnet will do its little magnety thing, and it will attempt to pull in the closest opponent. However, I think you know where I'm going with this. Continuing with the lore of Coyote, if you hold the magnet for too long, if you're trying to charge it and suck in an opponent, magnetize them towards you for too long, a random TNT stick will pop up and get magnetized to the end of the magnet, and then kaboom! Coyote's going to take some damage with that. So, you got to use it in a proper manner. You can't just sit there and hold it the entire time hoping, all right, yep, we're going to get the opponent stuck in here and then do whatever I want with it. No. You're going to have a time limit each and every time you use the move. So, you got to, and then, of course, if you're in a 2v2, it could help save your opponent by, like they're falling off the stage. Same thing as the Wonder Woman thing. They're falling off the stage, pull out the magnet, and you could maybe attract the teammate back in towards them. But I don't know. Those are just a few attacks that I have. And of course, there's so many other ones, but I don't have all day to sit here and go over 50 billion different moves. I wish I could. Maybe I should start doing full movesets. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, that's the moveset portion. Moving to the alternate costume now. I mean, these are kind of easy, right? Just find something that he wore once and call it a day, right? So, of course, we'll just go with an easy one, Space Jam outfit. Whether it's Space Jam 1 or Space Jam 2, whatever, just Space Jam uniform, it works, right? Another one that came to mind, I actually kind of had to look up another one for him. I couldn't think of too many alternate costumes for him, but I found this one. The female, the dress-up look, if you will. So it's just a female, it's just Coyote and, looking like a female Coyote. What's a female Coyote even called? I don't even know, but just a few ideas for some alternate costumes there. And now, of course, the last portion of the video, the yay or nay portion of the video. I'm sure most of you have already answered by now. Probably, there's a few of you that probably don't even make it this far into the video. I hope you do, because I'm trying to explain the character and how I think they could work, and maybe some people agree, maybe some people don't. We'll find out. But yay or nay portion. Oh, this is so easy. This is a huge yay. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Looney Tunes, but there are a few that I'm definitely a fan of that I would like to see in the game. Coyote being one, Taz being another, Daffy, of course, Bugs, he's already in the game, but I don't want to overdo it, but I think Coyote is very important to Looney Tunes overall. He's very recognizable, very iconic. If he gets announced, I think a lot of people would be very hyped for him. And then, of course, if he does get announced, there will be the people asking, hey, wait a minute, where's the Roadrunner? We got to have them both. I don't know if you could you really have them as a 2-in-1 character? Would they work better separately? I don't know. But yeah, yay or nay, let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? That is going to be it for this one. I do hope you guys enjoyed as always. And, well, I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.